like myself. Girl, please. Hey y'all, it is Ty, your chaotic Goodie-Good, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I am now at 50 subscribers, and I really appreciate that. My goal was to get at 50 before the end of the year, so it's really cool, and I thank y'all for being here. So, of course, I know why you all are here, because we're going to continue our rewatch of the Unwritten Rules, Season 3. Which means it's almost done. I'm kind of sad. I really wanted to stretch it out a little bit longer, but like I said, because that season 2 finale was a Halloween episode and that season 3 finale was a Thanksgiving episode, I'm like, that would be kind of cool to have it done in time. And then honestly, y'all, plus I need a little bit of relaxation, so y'all not gonna get as many videos from me in December, but it's okay. I'm glad to bring you all these videos. So in the last video, we watched as the crew all came back to work after the Halloween debacle with Kathy being accidentally grazed by Kenisha. And that premiere episode of season 3, you know, Kathy's worst nightmares came true, where, oh my God, all the Black people are running the office. These are not good times. But it was all a dream. And then we saw in the second episode of season 3 that Racey came back from her stress leave after dealing with everything she was dealing with them trying to come at Kenisha, with her brothers not having her back. Stuff with Peter, having all this work put on her, and all the expectations. It's enough to break anybody, quite honestly. And she comes back, and Kathy wants to put more work on her. So she exercises her right to decline. She never actually said the word no, but she did put her foot down and create some boundaries with Kathy. And I'm very proud of her, because season 1, Racey would never. And then we also saw this smarmy executive from Florida come visit Kathy on their quest to get Kenisha out. And we saw his overt racism with her covert racism. So anyway, in this video, we are watching episodes 24, titled Colorblind, and episode 25, titled Guess Who's Coming to the Fundraiser?
I wanted to let you know that you've been heard. Pamela Clayton has been giving you amazing reviews.
She seems to be in a chipper mood.
She's pushed us to reward
I don't know
you
if I
for
trust
all your
it.
hard work. So, we have decided to give you a promotion.
Thanks.
About time.
I love Pam Clayton. She's my first VIP client.
All right,
and
Racey.
we hit it off right away. We have so much in common. She likes Pilates. I like Pilates. She's a pescatarian. I've totally been thinking about being a pescatarian.
She said, "I've been thinking about
And
it."
She sent me flowers on my birthday this year.
That's sweet.
And she's the champion in me finally getting a promotion. Oh, I guess they're not all bad.
Turning the tables, I'm saying. Or they want you to think they're not all bad with their blue bracelets.
That is hilarious. Yeah, I'm totally like that too. Of course. Oh my gosh, I know. I can't wait to put a face to that wonderful voice. Yeah.
And Jessica still ain't doing no work.
Awesome. Okay, my treat. Yeah. Thanks again. Yeah. Yeah, well, totally. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye. No, you hang
Oh my God, girl.
Okay, bye. Seriously.
I ain't never been this jazzed about a client. I've had a lot of clients that I liked, but
To your BFF again?
not to this degree.
Yeah. Pam is so great. She's so easy and personable, you know? I can't wait to finally meet her on Monday.
You guys talk like you're old friends. So you're going to lunch?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go over her
She about to
accounts and
invite
we're gonna
herself.
probably do like lunch or something.
Do you mind if I join the meeting? I'm still trying to learn how to handle accounts.
Sure.
I mean, okay. At least Jessica's trying to be better at her job. I just wish that she wasn't constantly hanging on Racey to learn from or teach her how to do it. Like, Kathy could have taught you at some point when Lisa was still there. She could have taught you. But the labor and the expectation is always put on our backs, which is why a lot of us are taking a giant step back. But I digress.
You know, Jessica's starting to grow on me. At least she's trying.
I guess.
Pam! Racey! Finally.
That's awkward. But also, this is another actor from South of Nowhere. This is, I think her name is Mauve Quinlan. She played the main character, Spencer's mother, on South of Nowhere. And, oh man, South of Nowhere is such a good show. Let me know if y'all want me to review that. But anyway, yes, she is the third South of Nowhere alum that we've seen. So we got Asha Davis, who played Chelsea on South of Nowhere, and then we got Gabrielle Christian, who plays Spencer on South of Nowhere, and she plays Lauren on here. And then we had Danzel Gordon, who played Clay on South of Nowhere, and now we have Mauve Quinlan, who plays this client, Pamela, and we're already seeing some bullshit with her.
I'm not Racey.
I'm Racey.
That's so disappointing. They was just laughing it up on the phone.
Whoa, you're so different than your phone voice. Seem so much
So much what?
older.
Wait a minute. Is it me or does Pam?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, girl. Yes. All right, I'm sorry. I have to pause again because I've been through this. I have been through this where I introduced myself to a client because, in casework, you usually get like a referral. You get the referral form. Sometimes there's some background information about the client, like as far as the demographics and things. But you get the general layout of these are the names, this is where they live, this is their phone number, these are the kids that are involved. This is a summary of what's going on and what their needs are, blase, blase. Your job is then within 2 days of receiving that referral is to call the family, introduce yourself, and schedule time to come out for a home visit to start all the enrollment paperwork and everything else and get more information about the family, right? When I call, I've never had anybody tell me what my phone voice sounds like, if my phone voice sounds different. I have been told in my life that I talk white. I don't know what that means, but I've been told that throughout my life. And so maybe my voice sounds different on the phone to certain people. But my name is still Tahira. It's still Tahira. It's an Arabic name. So it's likely that I'm not white. I had a time where I introduced myself to, I think it was a grandmother raising her grandchildren. And we hit it off really great on the phone. She was really excited about services because she needed help. I go out there to meet her, and she was so standoffish, and she was so like kind of sizing me up. She didn't know. I think she was surprised I was Black. No. she did end up warming up to me, and we did end up doing a lot of work to help her and her grandchildren. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's the goal, right? It's to help the kids. But I ain't gonna lie, it stings when that happens. And then I've had moments where I met a family and you can tell, a white family, and you can tell that they are not used to interacting with Black people. That's kind of scary. To tell you the truth, it's actually fucking scary. I had a family and I went to go meet them. And the first thing the mother tries to do when I come in the house is touch my hair. Like literally, you know, I come in and I'm like, hello, I'm Tahira. And she's like, ooh. And I was like, how you doing? So for Racey to meet this woman after she has been so excited about this woman, this is her first VIP client. She's doing a lot of good work, it seems. They have a great rapport. They have a lot in common. This woman recommended Racey for a promotion. And then for this woman to meet Racey, discover Racey is Black, and then treat her that. I want to cry. Not just, I've been dealing with a lot lately, so let me preface that. So it's partly to do with this, but it's partly to do with some residual feelings I've had since this weekend, and I've been crying off and on since Sunday. It just really hurts to be rejected when you've done nothing but everything to the best of your ability. And you show up, whether it be in a work situation, whether it be in a friendship. And when you are dismissed, when you are rejected, when you're treated like you're essentially nothing or nobody, it does a lot to you. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm sure this is really confusing and hurtful for Racey right now. So let's see how it plays out.
That's why I'm suggesting that we get a little more aggressive with getting you out there. What do you
See
think
how
about that,
enthusiastic
Jessica?
she is?
Jessica's never worked on an account like this before, so she wouldn't really be able to speak to what I'm proposing.
Yeah, well, you see, that's why I think her opinion is so important.
Is she talking down to Racey like Racey's
You were on board
stupid?
with this last week.
You know, Racey, I think we're getting a little too comfortable with each other, sort of clouding the business side.
Oh, is it?
Maybe you should call me Pamela for a start.
And Jessica's peeping the bullshit too.
Just say it, Pam.
And maybe it's a mirror.
You didn't know I was
for
Black,
her.
and now all of a sudden you're uncomfortable with me. Okay, why don't we continue over lunch? I'm sure that we can come up with some sort of agreement that will make you more comfortable.
Will you be joining us for lunch, Jessica?
No, I have some work.
I am work. I am the client, and I insist.
Yeah, okay.
Love to. But I have plans.
Looks like it's just me and you, Pam.
That's
You know,
so sad.
I'm trying this new diet,
Oh, sure
and
you
I
are.
really can't have heavy foods, you know, which I'm sure you really like. So, you know, we should reschedule when we all can make it.
She didn't even say where y'all were gonna eat. Heavy foods. Is that code for soul food?
Why is it always about them being comfortable? I mean, what about my comfort?
Right.
I sit there day after day trying to fit into their world and make them comfortable. I'm tired of trying to satisfy their hunger before mine. This is the last day that I come home starving and craving to fit into their world.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
And what's sad is, because her boyfriend's there, she can't even really share all of her frustrations with him, and he'll never be able to fully understand how she's feeling. He can offer some sympathy and some suggestions, or he can do something to make her feel better or give her reassurance, and that's great. That's great. That's what you're supposed to be as a partner. But as far as how deep and how insidious racism and prejudice and discrimination go, and how it affects her as a Black woman, he'll never be able to really understand her in the way that she needs to be understood.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
See?
I just had a bad day at work. That's all.
Do you need me to go down there and go off on somebody?
No, that's okay. Listen, let me ask you something. Do I sound white to you?
Hey. I think that you sound like the beautiful and smart woman that I fell in love with.
I fell in love. But that's not what she asked.
Thank you.
You see what I mean?
Hey, Racey.
Hey, what's wrong?
Your mother dissed her. Sorry, south of nowhere.
Do I sound white?
What?
If you heard my voice on the phone.
Girl, you asking the wrong people.
I guess white. I mean, you're not really like other Black people.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not like black, like what you see on TV. Like hip-hop, gangsta, ghetto.
Really, Lauren?
She really said that
That's
to her
your
face.
definition of blackness? So, if I'm not black, then...
You're safe, Negro, Racey.
How does she define me?
You're safe.
I just got a call from Pamela Clayton.
Yes, she was in earlier today.
She has some concerns about how her account is being
Oh, I'm
managed.
sure she does.
Concerns?
Yeah, she doesn't feel comfortable having you lead her account.
Since I've been leading her account, she's had substantial growth. And she was a happy customer until today. You yourself said that she gave me rave reviews.
What happened today?
I don't know. I think that she thought that I was white. Yes, I said.
I'm glad you said it.
Are you calling Pamela Clayton a racist?
Yes, because she is.
All I'm saying is that she was
Sorry.
fine until she found out I was black.
So you told her you were white?
No, I didn't say anything.
So why would she think you were white?
I don't know.
Racey, I know Pamela Clayton personally.
I'm sure you do.
She's one of the most liberal people that I know. And like myself, I have never known her to see color.
Like
See, this is the
myself.
problem.
Girl, please.
If you don't see color,
You don't
then
see
you
me.
don't see me.
That part.
You know, maybe it's better if I just reassign her account.
You're taking my account?
Pam mentioned that she and Jessica really hit it off.
Wait till she
And
finds out how
I think
incompetent
she'd
Jessica
be more comfortable with
is.
someone who has a fresher perspective.
Why would you give your VIP client to your incompetent
The
worker?
client is always right, Racey.
Rule number 23. A Black coworker will learn they always put their comfort first.
She totally misled me.
Did she?
I didn't know she was black. She sounded so proper and cultured.
Now she says it.
How am I
Yep.
supposed to trust her to manage my account? Huh? They don't know how to manage money. Most of them are on welfare, for which taxpayers like me pay for. And she
White
totally
women
tricked
benefit
me
the most
into
from
fighting
welfare,
for
though.
that promotion. The real victim here is
Oh, girl.
Jessica. That poor girl is just in Racey's dark shadow, being forced to dim her light.
Dark shadow.
What a shame.
Whew. That was a difficult watch, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so emotional. No, it's okay. Emotions are good. They need to come out. These are perilous times. So let's just go on to the next one.
Oh my gosh, so adorable. He looks like he's having so much fun.
Girl, what you looking at?
Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I cyber stalking Peter?
Why? Indeed.
We are just friends.
Okay, girl.
Clearly what happened should not have happened. I mean, it was just a kiss. One slow, passionate, soft
Oh, girl.
kiss.
Stand up.
Stand up! Stand up!
Oh my god, this is crazy. I have a boyfriend. A boyfriend who introduced me to his mother today at one of her many charitable fundraisers. Will is so wonderful. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Do I look okay?
Oh,
I shouldn't
she's
have worn this
pretty.
dress. Why did I wear this
I
dress?
like that pink dress.
You look hot. You could have worn a potato sack and still been the most beautiful woman here. Hey, remember what I told you. Just be yourself.
What is the big deal? I guess I keep wondering what it would be like if I were to introduce Will to my mama.
That hasn't happened yet?
You're right. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Darling, I am so pleased you could make it. This must be...
Racey, it's such a pleasure to meet you, Mrs.
Oh,
Walsh.
I have heard so much about you.
It's nice to see you
Now
too,
she's
Mother.
grooming her son and
Is
ignored
Racey a
Racey.
family name?
It's short for Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha.
I adore
boy.
ethnic names.
I'm sure you do.
Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha. Right?
Oh my God.
Why, Mama? Why? Yes, but Racey's just fine.
Will has exquisite
Don't
taste.
touch my face.
You're just like your father.
Speaking of Dad, where is he?
Well, last-minute business trip. Suzanne, I am so pleased you could make it. You remember my son, William?
Of course.
And his girlfriend, Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha.
Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha. Nice to meet you. I have to get you guys Charlotte DeBerry's cocktail elixir.
Why does this feel like when
Orlando,
Chris met
would
Rose's
you bring
family
them a
and Get
cup?
Out?
Thank you. It is a fermented, hydrating cocktail mixer, and you will never have a hangover with it.
Cheers.
Even down to the hired help. Feels like Get Out.
Oh, Renee,
Look at how she's
what a
holding her
pleasant
arm. Like,
surprise.
this
is
so
my son,
love,
William.
girl. I'm sorry. So as someone who, you know, has grown up with a name where a lot of people don't get it right, you know, they either call me Tahara, Tiara, Tiara, Tahara. And so there are times where I'll just be like, oh, you can call me Ty. Or you can call me T. Right now, I'm in a phase where I'm kind of reclaiming my nickname, like Ty. But in the instances where I am introducing myself as Tahira, we're going to stay here until you get it right. But also, let's not make a thing of it. You don't get a gold star for learning how to properly pronounce my name.
Girlfriend, Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha. Now, come along. Have a good time. Let me
Girl, and the way she's saying it.
Did you see his jacket? Low-riding lapels are so tacky.
Wasn't that Elizabeth Clements?
Yes, it was. That woman has become so obnoxious of late. Last week, I was at the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund event, and I just mentioned how his death is affecting millions. She has the audacity to say we shouldn't talk about revolution at such a cause-worthy event.
Oh.
So, Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha.
Racey's
Girl.
just fine.
Tell me, however did your parents come up with such a wonderful, unusual name?
It's a combination of the names of my Uncle Ray and my Aunt Shanice.
Oh, they sound just wonderful. I do hope I can meet them.
No, do not introduce
Hopefully.
this woman to your family.
Is
Don't
there
do
a
it.
restroom close by that I could...
Racey's the only black person there other than the hired help.
I don't know what to think about Mrs. Walsh. I want to believe that she's sincere, but I don't know if she likes me or if she's just enamored with my ethnic name.
The latter. Oh, Kenisha's there.
Kenisha! Hi, Racey. I didn't expect to see you here. Oh, this is my husband, Walter.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. So are you with the Women's Foundation?
There you are. You okay?
Yeah, I'm great. This is Kenisha. And this is her husband, Walter. This is my boyfriend, Will.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Will.
There you two are.
Oh,
I
boy.
have so many other people to introduce you to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Have we met?
This is Kenisha Jackson and her husband, Walter. This is Louise Walsh. This is Will's mom.
Kenisha.
It's Kenisha.
It is such an honor to meet
Kenisha.
you. You make us women proud.
Well, it is really nice to meet you, Louise. And thank you for the invitation.
Oh, of course. And thank you for your company's generous donation to the Walsh Foundation. And we were delighted to discover that it was double what it has been in previous years.
Because she's been making that money back for the company.
It's an important global cause that is often overlooked.
I love her. Oh, Kenisha.
Kenisha.
I love ethnic names. I just love them. They're so unique and
Kenisha's me.
exotic. What two names did your parents put together?
Oh, this is so icky.
Honey, we should try the Jabberwocky jerk pulled pork.
The husband knew. Let me get her out of here because Kenisha likely to hurt your feelings, you weirdo. It's the obsession for me. It's the fetishization for me. It's the wanting to just absorb black culture and exotic and ethnic. It's fucking gross. Ew.
Don't you just love the smell of old money?
Who walks up to somebody and just what the fuck?
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, I always love a good cause. Reminds me of, well, it reminds me of you. And how I transformed a poor little black girl from the south side of Chicago into a wealthy and powerful CEO.
Ew, no, he didn't just take her drink. Ew.
We had a deal.
And you betrayed that deal. So, I'm here now to take back what's mine.
It's too late.
Well, it looks like your time is expiring with the investigation. And there's that violent temper of yours. You're really making this easy, Kenisha.
I knew you were behind that absurd investigation.
Ew, his mustache is gross.
You're practically destroying yourself. You can't compete with wealthy white men. You're a woman, and you're black.
Well, I have a sizable donation to the Walsh Foundation that says otherwise.
Well played. Philanthropy makes the heart forgive and makes investigations go away. But it's not going to be enough, I'm afraid. Not this time. You need to stick to the plan and resign.
This has something to do with those papers being shredded
Anyway.
at the end of the Halloween episode. That's Brendan, y'all. Rule number 24. A black coworker should always embrace their ethnic name. We do, we just don't want to be fetishized. The fuck?
That Ray-Sha-Nee-Sha
Oh my God.
seems like such a sweet girl. Her skin is flawless. And my William seems so happy.
Do not give this woman grandchildren.
There's just
Do
one
not give her black grandchildren.
She seemed a little uptight about her name. It's so unique and clever. But she cringed every time I said it.
Cuz, listen to how you say it, weirdo.
I thought they were such a proud people.
Oh my God. That woman and people like her give me the ick. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? Admiration is one thing. But when you go beyond admiration and it turns into obsession and fetishization, that's a whole nother thing. And it's really gross. Ew. So, Racey, please don't procreate with this man and give this woman any black grandchildren. Please don't do it. Please, please don't do it. Don't
do it. Don't do it.
But anyway, that's the end of the video, y'all. I'm gonna get off and cry some more. Because it's cleansing. Crying is cleansing, and it's a lot to cry about. But in any event, you know, thank you for powering through this video. Please like, subscribe, share. I guess you can leave comments. Just don't be disrespectful. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.